Hello, this is Councillor Richard Barnbrook, a British National Party's member for the GLA London Assembly. I'm here on Oxford Street, as you can see behind me, where yesterday, another fatal killing took place with a knife attack. It's really quite strange that today Brown's government make it quite clear to the law enforcement that he does not want any more imprisonments with knife offences. This is maddening. 14 deaths this year alone with knives. I'd like to know how many actually fatal, how many, not so much fatal, but how many other wounds have actually taken place. This is a 20-year-old person. So now it's escalated from 14-year-old, 15-year-olds killing each other, guns and knives, to somebody being stabbed on a busy Oxford Street like this in broad daylight. And Brown and his government had the audacity to say no more prison sentences for knife offences. This is a message directly to Boris Johnson. Either you work this problem out where Livingstone let it down, or in 4 years' time, the British National Party will step in and take your reign. Boris Johnson, if you have any concern about these knives attacks and these deaths taking place now, wake up and do something about it. Or else in 4 years' time, a flash of lightning will come past London, knocking out all this nonsense.
Bob, just so we can get the levels set.
Yeah, sure. Bob Mahoney, I'm Senior Investigating Officer for this incident.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Robert Mahoney, I'm the Senior Investigating Officer for this murder. I want to start by asking for a witness appeal. Yesterday, around about 4:45, Steve Bigby was fatally stabbed just down the road outside McDonald's restaurant. I'm very keen to speak to four individuals who I believe may have been concerned with this. They're all black men, aged between 20 and 30 years of age. One of them was wearing a red t-shirt, one of them a white t-shirt. The third man was wearing a vest that was of muscular build, and the fourth man was wearing dark clothing. The four men ran away from McDonald's up towards Oxford Circus tube station shortly after the incident. I'm appealing for anybody that was in the Oxford Street area yesterday, be it shoppers or tourists. I know a lot of people took a lot of photographs of the incident, but it may well be that they took photographs of their family and friends during the afternoon. If you have got photographs that were taken in Oxford Street yesterday, I ask you to contact the incident room as a matter of urgency. I'm also appealing to shop owners. Please keep your CCTV to one side. My officers will be around in due course to seize that CCTV footage from you. If anybody fitting those descriptions came into your shop yesterday, particularly towards the west end of Oxford Street, I ask you to contact the incident room so we can get somebody to you as a matter of urgency. The incident itself, what we know at the moment is around about 4:45, two groups of black men came together. An altercation occurred between the two, during which a drink was thrown over somebody within the two groups. The incident escalated very quickly and Stephen was fatally stabbed. The post-mortem is currently being carried out and I expect the results within the hour. Early indications seem to be that he died from a single stab wound to the chest. Of course, our thoughts and wishes go out to the family and his mother. There is nothing to suggest at this moment that this is gang-related crime. I understand there is some speculation amongst members of the press that this may have been linked to other incidents. There is nothing to suggest that at this time. It's not connected with any other investigation. Of course, as soon as I get any further information on that, I'll update you. Again, I just want to reiterate, we're looking for four men, all black men aged between 20 and 30 years of age, one wearing a red t-shirt, one wearing a white t-shirt, another dark clothing, and a muscular man wearing a vest. The incident room number is 0208 345 3775, or you can ring Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111. We're appealing for anybody to come forward with any information. We know that there are people out there, these men went back to their homes last night. They may have been covered in blood, you don't know, but certainly there are people out there who could help us. Please get in touch with us. If you are worried about your identity being revealed, you can speak to us in confidence, but please, even ring Crime Stoppers up. That's a very confidential service, but we're keen to speak to anybody with any information.
Could I ask if you could explain to us just how this altercation developed and who threw what over who?
It's early days yet. We are speaking to witnesses at the moment, so I can't really go into too much detail about that.
Is there any suggestion that it was pre-arranged?
No, there's no suggestion whatsoever. At the moment, I'm treating it as a spontaneous incident. Of course, I'm keeping an open mind as to what the actual motive was and what sparked the incident. But at the moment we are keeping an open mind to it. But again, I'll reiterate, there's nothing to suggest this is a gang-related crime or linked with any other incident that we might be investigating.
There's nothing to suggest it isn't gang-related, though, is there?
No, there's not. We're still looking into it, as you appreciate. And the facts will come out in due course, no doubt.
Thank you.
Do you think these two groups knew each other before they met at McDonald's?
There's nothing to suggest that. What we do know is that there was a possibility that the four men were actually walking up and down Oxford Street during the afternoon. So it might well be that they were seen promenading up and down. I'm also keen to speak to any members of the public that may have seen them on the public transport systems. There's tube stations all around here and buses. If you saw anybody fitting those descriptions on the tube or the bus, again, please contact us.
Do you think you'll have pictures of them? There's more CCTV here than most places.
We're trawling through at the moment. I'm very hopeful that we will get CCTV, but I'm not counting my eggs.
How many people?